Hey, how's everybody doing? It's Craig here again. What you're looking at here is my Farmertec 372 kit clone. Had another issue with it. I've been working on this issue for, I don't know, 3 weeks probably. I'm pretty sure I finally figured it out. But the symptom was it would run good, cut good, let off the trigger, it would die. Adjusted the carburetor many times, had the carburetor apart several times, put new kit in it, new diaphragms. Everything seemed to be good, but I replaced them anyway. It really didn't, I really didn't think it was a carb issue, but it really acted like a carb issue. So I took an OEM carburetor off of a 372 that I have, put on here, the exact same thing. So I replaced the pulse line, put new fuel lines in it, put a new fuel filter in it. Actually, this time I took the pigtail fuel line out of it, and I put still R3 fuel line in it. I believe it was R3. Almost sure it was R3. It would start up. I could adjust the carburetor. I could make it idle, set there and idle. It would be idling away, and then it would just die. I mean, just like you shut the switch off. So I tested the switch, tested all the contacts and leads on the switch. Everything tested good. And I thought, well, the only thing that I haven't done is put a new spark plug in it. Well, I didn't have a brand new, but I had a good used one that I'd taken out of another saw. And this one happens to be a Bosch. I don't know if we can get down in there and see that. There you go. And it actually says Germany right on the plug. So I thought, okay, this is where it's going to be. It's got to be the plug breaking down. So I put the end back on it, just like that, just like you see me do. Went back out, started it. Lo and behold, it sat there and idled for a few minutes. I'm cutting away. As soon as I let off the trigger, it dies, just like you shut the switch off. So I got to messing around with it. And when I pulled the plug wire off this time, it's like, that didn't click, it didn't have no resistance for the spring up in there. And you can see there's the springs up in there. So I thought, I wonder if. So I put the wire back on it this time, and I made sure that when I pushed it down, I could actually feel that spring going down over the plug, which I just did there. Put the cover back on it, took it back out, started it. It sat there and idled for 20 minutes. Picked it up, I made several cuts with it. Each time I let off the trigger, idled right down and ran. So I believe this was what the issue was all along, was this spark plug boot, and that inner connector in the boot was not down over the tip of the spark plug. And for some reason, when it would heat up and it would vibrate, it would pull away and cause the instant drop in spark, which would, instantly kill it and create the issue like it was a switch or something shorting out. I mean, it didn't act like a fuel issue when you let off of it. It just instantly died like there was no spark. So I'm pretty sure that's what the issue was. I'm going to run it some more just to confirm that, but that's a tip for the day. If you have something that's just dying instantly, and you're pretty sure it's a spark related issue and not a carburation issue, check your spark plug wire where it goes onto the plug. Just make sure that it's contacted properly, installed properly rather. Make sure that contact in there is a good contact, because we all know as things heat up, they expand, and when it expands, it loses contact and potentially could lose its spark. Okay, hope this is beneficial to somebody. Hope you all enjoyed. Catch you all in the next video.